Time now for Keller at Large. Here's John.
Thanks for joining us. Now, we won't be voting on whether or not to re-elect Governor Maura Healey to another four-year term until the fall of next year. But here at WBZ, our coverage of the race for governor begins now with the entry of interesting candidates into the race, like our guest here today. He's Mike Kennealy, a Massachusetts native, a graduate of Dartmouth and Harvard Business School, long career in private equity investing before entering public service, which has included a stint as Secretary of Housing and Economic Development in the administration of Charlie Baker. He has entered the Republican race for governor. Mike, welcome. Good to have you here.
Great to be here, John.
Good to meet you.
Really good to be here.
So there'll be plenty of time to delve into some of your positions on key issues throughout the race and in the second half of this interview. But there's a more immediate set of issues facing the state and the nation that I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Sure.
Attorney General Campbell has filed 11 lawsuits against the Trump administration so far, challenging efforts to wipe out birthright citizenship, alleged abuses of power by DOJ, mass firings of federal workers, deep cuts in federal funding, etc. Do you approve of these lawsuits?
I haven't got into the details of each one, John. I think for me, I take everything issue by issue, case by case. So I can't offer a blanket approval or disapproval on the slate of 11 lawsuits you mentioned.
Well, you say you blanked your presidential ballot last fall. What about 16 and 20? Did you vote for Trump?
I blanked my ballot those years as well.
Really? Why?
That was the choice I felt that was best for me at the time. But I'll tell you what, John, people, I think in my experience now going around the state, are a lot less focused on the outcome of that election and more focused on the future of Massachusetts. And that's the stuff we're talking about right now. We're talking about an affordability crisis, an opportunity crisis in our state, having the kind of responsive, transparent, effective government people need. So that's where our focus is right now in the campaign.
Look, I know the Democrats, if you're the Republican nominee, are going to want to federalize the race, make it a referendum on Trump. But I know you don't want to do that, and I hear that.
It's not only what I don't want, it's what the people don't want.
But for now,
people want to stay focused on the issues here in
Massachusetts. But aren't the issues of affordability in Massachusetts, for now, inextricably tied in with what's going on in Washington? We lean heavily on federal funding.
You know, part of it.
For key sectors.
We focus on affordability in three dimensions: housing, energy, and taxes. And I think for those issues, it's state policy that's driving the affordability agenda. We simply don't have enough housing, and we took important steps in the Baker administration to try to drive the production of more housing, and I don't think this administration has the right strategy on that. Energy costs are simply way too high, a lot due to state policy. And taxes, you know, this administration, Beacon Hill, keeps coming up with new proposals for new taxes. So, no, I don't think I agree with that. The affordability issues here are in Massachusetts and being driven by state policy, and we need a much better strategy on all those. I
want to pick up on that after our break. One last quick thing, and we'll move on to strictly local stuff. What's your message as a non-Trump fan? I think that's fair to say. What's your message to the pro-Trump Republicans of Massachusetts?
It's not an issue of being a fan or not a fan of any one individual or one politician. You know, in this campaign, we're going to resist labels, and we're not here to either advance or oppose the agenda of any other politician, any other leader. We're here to listen to the people of Massachusetts and address their issues. So my message to Republican voters and all voters is we're going to be out here every day listening and learning and trying to drive an agenda on the three things I mentioned: affordability, opportunity, and better government. That's our message.
On that note, we'll take our break and we'll continue on some of those topics with our guest, Republican gubernatorial candidate Mike Kennealy, in just a moment. Stay with us.